Hi, Matt Watson here from Carwow. So I'm sat in a big, practical, family-friendly SUV, and next to me is a very bright and impractical, loud Italian supercar. And we're going to have a drag race because I want to see if I can humiliate that Lamborghini with this Porsche. It's not just any Porsche, it's been worked on by Porsche's GT division. It is the Cayenne Turbo GT. So they've fettled all the suspension, all that kind of stuff, but that's not really going to matter in the drag race. However, they have worked on the stability control, the grip levels, and the engine. And so now the 4-litre twin-turbo V8 puts out 640 horsepower, 850 newton meters of torque. They've worked on the gearbox to make it fast responding. They've also worked on the launch control system, so it should launch very well. Obviously got all-wheel drive, 8 speeds. It's going to be interesting to see how it compares to that Lamborghini. Obviously it's quite a heavy car. Couldn't do much about the weight really. Weighs around 2.2 tons. Price-wise it's quite expensive as well, over £140,000. Still it's cheaper than that Lamborghini was, so that was like £215,000. So that one with all the kit on it and the special paint, £290,000. It has a 5.2 litre naturally aspirated V10 with 640 horsepower. The same horsepower, but a whole lot less torque. It's got 600 newton meters of torque. Has a 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox with launch control, all-wheel drive, and it's a lot lighter than this big SUV. It comes in at just over 1,500 kilos. Will that make a difference? We're going to find out. But before we do, we've got a special guest. We've got Shivam Nafwani, who's going to help us start this race. So Shivam has got his own YouTube channel. It's called the Shivam Review. Shivan's got muscular dystrophy, so it's really cool to see him not let that stop him, and he's out there reviewing cars and doing his own thing on YouTube. So he's going to help start the race. Now before we do that, check out his channel, go say hello to him, subscribe to him, all right? And also, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to Carwow and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on. That way you won't miss a single upload. Also, thanks to Hamid for lending us his Performante. Now if you want to find out more about that car, because Hamid is going to be turbocharging it and he'll document the whole process on his Instagram account, which is at shr.gtr, but follow the hashtag Lamborghini because it's a lemon coloured Lamborghini. You get it? There's also a link in the description and to Shivam's channel as well. Okay, let's do this. Let's get on with the race.
Buying a new car? Then head to Carwow and my team will help you find your next car at a fair price. Carwow, your one-stop car buying comparison site.
Okay, before we race, we're going to do the obligatory Carwow sound check. So I'm going to rev up the Porsche. Normally, with a Porsche GT car, you can put it into drive, pull on both pedals and then rev, but this doesn't do it. It doesn't let you go into like this neutral. Thanks, Porsche. Why have we got a soft limiter? Why on earth? Why are you giving me that? Oh, it's boring. This is gonna be embarrassing. Okay, rev up the Lamborghini. I just realised the Lamborghini matches the colour of our radios. Oh, nice. Okay, well done, Matt. Let's get on with it.
3, 2, 1.
Might have jumped. I don't care. Oh God, here he comes. Oh, he's smug. I think you won that. And I think I might have jumped a bit. Did I jump a bit?
I don't think you did jump. This bogged off the line and then it just went.
That's a very concise summary. Should we just do it again because we can?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, we had a bit of launch that time. Look at his smug face, the git. I was very much beaten, but I've got 4 seats in here and a big boot.
Oh, I won that race. So much. The launch was awesome. Yeah, you do have 4 seats and a big boot, and I have a tiny little bonnet and 1 seat.
Sorry, you have a tiny little what? He went dead. Did he say penis?
Now.
Lost for words. Or I hit it.
No. But whatever floats your boat, sweetie.
Well, with your tiny penis, you won't be floating anyone's boat, but at least you've got a bright yellow Lamborghini, so that kind of makes up for it a little bit. No offence, Hamid, okay? Hamid's got a massive one. Okay, I took a wee next to him. TMI, let's move on. Oh, Sam, I was a little bit disappointed about how much he beat me when I was driving the Porsche, but then it is an SUV. So I've managed to find a tuned Nissan GTR just lying around from JM Imports. Links in the description, by the way, go check them out. It's worth about 45 grand, this, compared to the 290 for your supercar. But I've got 700 horsepower and 850 newton meters of torque, and I reckon I'm in with a chance now. Can I beat your expensive Italian supercar, my 45 grand tuned GTR? I think I might be able to.
I'm sat on the line in a bright yellow Lamborghini. I've already won.
But what have you won exactly? That's the question. Let me know in the comments below.
3, 2, 1.
He got a better start. Oh, I want another go. I shouldn't be saying that when I haven't even crossed the line. Well, Sam, you had a better start than me, and my tyres were ice cold. Yours were wall from the previous race. So I do want another go, obviously.
Blah, 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 blah.
3, 2, 1.
Closer this time. Come on, GTR! But I can't quite catch him. That was so very close.
I didn't get the best start there, though, if I'm honest.
What's that? You got the best start there, though, if you're honest. Nice. And it was, close. Maybe if you have a worse start, I might be able to catch you.
Is that an attack on my accent, Matthew?
Mataka. What did you say?
So then, what exactly happened? Well, the Lamborghini won, completing the standing quarter mile in 10.8 seconds, while the Nissan took 10.9 seconds. Though that was still quicker than the Porsche, which did an 11.2 second standing quarter mile time in the first race.
Okay, now we're going to do a rolling race from 50 miles an hour in automatic mode for the gearboxes. Right, here we go. I'm going to call it in. 3, 2, 1, go. Kick down, come on. This took forever to kick down. Now he's gone. Here comes the half mile. It's going to spank me. Another victory for you and your bright yellow Lamborghini and your slightly undersized penis.
Sorry, Ola, I couldn't hear anything with being so far in front and winning. What did you say?
I said you're amazing. Purely down to your ability that car keeps beating me. Okay, we're going to go again, but this time we are in super sport settings, locked in manual mode for the gearbox, third gear. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, turbo. Come on. Come on, I'm going to have it to the half mile! Can we just have a little talk about how I just managed to win something?
I've nothing to say, really. I'm not too sure. I might have shifted too early. I'm not too sure. I don't really like you having that one.
Why do you have to say something like that? You didn't shift too early. Do you normally shift too early? Sam is a racing driver, okay? Would you expect him to shift too early? Or would you expect him to make an excuse as to why he didn't win? Vote in the comments below. Okay, now we're going to have a brake test from 100 miles an hour. When we reach the line, full emergency stop. Come on, GTR, you're not going to win this. Let's just go through the motions anyway. This could be very, very comedic. Full emergency stop coming up now. It's got no ABS. That was particularly scary.
That was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing that I didn't end up in the grass and roll in the thing. What the hell happened? It's like there was no ABS at all. It just didn't like it.
I really thought that was the last of Matt Watson.
I don't know why I'm laughing. It's a nervous laugh. Okay, so I found out what happened. You see, unbeknown to me, this car is fitted with aftermarket adaptive suspension, and you have it in comfort mode when launching, because it has a special program that really allows the suspension to be super soft so the car can squat down and really get good traction off the line. Now, I didn't put it back into race mode like I should have done to actually do the brake test. Now, normally it wouldn't matter if this car was standard, but with the aftermarket suspension, the suspension was so loose and baggy that when I hit the brakes at 100 miles an hour, the car just went on its front wheels, the back wheels went in the air, they dropped back down again, got a bit of traction, and because the stability control was off from using it in the launch, the car went sideways and I got into a bit of a pickle. So that's what happened to me. I was frightened and I might have done a little poo in my panties. Anyhow, I hope you'll enjoy the video. If you did, give it a like. Let me know some of the cars you'd like me to drag race in the comments below. Click on those windows there for some more videos and click on that box there to see the Carwow Drag Race leaderboard, where you can compare all these cars quarter mile times to every other one we've ever drag raced.